Physics presentation by Anushka Singh. Types of motion. Types of motion. Translatory motion. If any object moves in such a way that every part of the object moves through the same distance in the same time interval, then the object is said to be in translatory motion. They are of two types, rectilinear and curvilinear. Translatory motion. So basically, as I have told you, that these are of two types. One is rectilinear and one is curvilinear. But there is also a special type of motion that is called circular motion. Now let's know about them. Translatory motion. First, rectilinear motion. An object moving along a straight line path is said to have rectilinear motion. For example, a car moving on a straight road and a snooker ball moving in a straight line. Then is curvilinear motion. An object moving on a curved path is said to have curvilinear motion. For example, a cyclist racing on the curved tracks and Earth moving around Sun. Now let's have the next one. Circular motion. Circular motion is a special case of curvilinear motion where the object moves around a fixed point in a circular or closed path. For example, a child sitting on a merry-go-round or a giant wheel. Now, rotatory motion. Rotatory motion. When an object rotates or spins about an axis is called the axis of rotation, it is said to be in rotatory motion. For example, the wheel of a moving car or moving fan, etc. Then we have oscillatory motion. Oscillatory motion. When an object as a whole moves to and fro about its main position, it is said to be in oscillatory motion. And it is divided into one branch, vibratory motion. So we know that oscillatory motion is of one type, that is vibratory motion. Now let's know about vibratory motion. If the whole body does not move to and fro as a single unit, but some of its parts oscillate around their mean position, it is known as vibratory motion. For example, prongs of tuning fork or etc. Then we have repetitive motion. Repetitive motion. When an object moves such that it repeats its motion after certain intervals of time, it is said to be in repetitive motion. They are basically of two types, periodic motion and non-periodic motion. So, now we know that repetitive motion are of two types. One is periodic motion and the other is non-periodic motion. Then we have periodic motion. The motion that repeats itself after regular intervals of time is called periodic motion. For example, a pendulum of a wall clock or etc. Then we have non-periodic motion. The motion that repeats itself but not after regular intervals of time called non-periodic motion. For example, motion of our lungs during breathing. Now we have random motion. So, random motion, an object moving with no specific path and frequently changing its direction, and we can say speed also, it is said to be in random motion. For example, a butterfly fluttering towards a flower or etc. Then we have multiple motion, or we can say combination motion. when an object possesses two or more types of motion at the same time, so it is called multiple motion. For example, a drilling machine, the earth rotating about its own axis, etc. Then there's a video here. I'll provide the link in the description box. Now there's one more video, and I'll provide this link also in the description box. So thank you all of you for watching my video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you.